Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Eric Shore, and today we are doing round 2. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, of our cockfight. Our cocktail fight night, week 1. Kind of works. Cockfight. It's cocktails.
Could I get a shout out in the beginning?
And that's my co-host, Doug Peterson. Did I not give you one last time either?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
I was going to let it go.
I've
and then,
fallen back.
You did it to me twice. And I was like, dude.
I put your name up, though, so everybody will know.
Yeah,
Oh,
bloop, 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 and show up. You know what it is? I'm just confused because this is the first time ever on the show, first time for things, that I've done double cocktails like this that I can remember.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, audience, because that's what they're there for, to keep me honest. And so I'm just kind of a little lost, really.
Okay. That's a lot to keep up with.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah. So this week, all week, and probably next week, and maybe even the week after, some of it, we'll be bittering it up with Adam Elmegirab's bitters. Adam's bitters have different flavors. We've got this episode, we got Spanish bitters again, which we had yesterday.
Yep.
But this time, we're mixing it up with some Dandelion and Burdock bitters that you're using, which are a historic Dandelion and Burdock soda, like representative of the flavor of like an 18 or 1900s soda from London or the area, the region of the United Kingdom. And Spanish, I'm guessing, has got some heritage in Spain.
Yeah.
There's history. If you go to awesomedrinks.com, I have all the history. I've tried to compile it. What we aren't using right now are the teapot and the Bockers. It's these Bockers, yeah.
And
and the Aphrodite bitters. Yeah. So we'll hit them all by the end. This time we're doing the 4 Centuries cocktail along with, and that's submitted by Justin Timberlake? No, Justin Dennis. Oh, sorry, man, you got 2 first names. And then Greg Santana has the Sheffield recipe. And so the 4 Centuries cocktail I'm making is 1.5 ounces of Applejack, 1/2 ounce of Tuaca. That's like an orange liqueur. If you don't have Tuaca, you can probably use an orange liqueur. We're going to use what they say if they tell us.
Am I going to have to put 2 recipes at the end of the shows, huh?
Yeah, you could probably, that might be a good idea. Splash of cherry herring, which you also see in a Singapore sling, which is why I own that to begin with. 2 to 3 dashes, I'm going to use 3 because I like bitters, of the Spanish bitters. My friend over here has got another Applejack recipe, and these are 15 recipes submitted by our fans. They don't know each other. It just happened that they both use the Applejack, so I line them up together, get the commonalities out of the way, find the best Applejack recipe.
Right.
1.5 ounces, the same, of Applejack. This one has 3/4 ounce of Averna Amaro. This is going to be where things get different.
Yeah.
You're going from an orange liqueur to, how do you say it? Aperitif?
Aperitif.
Aperitif? I don't think I say either of those. Aperitifs sounded funny. So you're going to have that after dinner aperitif, a Barspoon of fresh lemon juice, which I can make for us on the show heaters because I have all the equipment to do that. And then that's it. So 1/2 Barspoon of fresh lemon juice.
Yep.
I can do that. Do we have a... I guess I could just use a Barspoon, right?
Yeah.
Right? You get your own Barspoon this time, homie. Here, hold that out. I'm going to squeeze you some lemon off on that. Look at that. Done. So that is your sour. And they're going to put them both in the coupe glasses. I think Doug has a coupe glass right here. That way they're in the same common look and feel. You can use a martini glass if you don't have a coupe, but I suggest you buy them from us because that's what we do. Cherries. We get a cherry. We'll put in, let's see, yours has a cherry, or does mine? No, mine has a cherry. Yours has a lemon twist garnish. So I can twist you off a bit of that Kit Kat bar. I don't actually think this is going to work, but I've always been curious. And
break you off.
Yeah.
Break you off.
No.
Anyway, and I prefer you not to twist me off, because that sounds...
You don't want to be twisted off?
No, that sounds painful.
Here. That's a twist for you. It's kind of small, but it'll work, right? Yeah, that's good. I'm enjoying it. All right. Both of these are stir cocktails. So that's what we're going to do. That didn't work as well as I thought it was going to. Whoa!
That was off.
You want some ice?
Yeah. That's the...
Boom! Now, Applejack. You do your Applejack, I'll do my Tuaca. Oh, I'll do my Applejack. You've already done your Applejack. So we're gonna jack some apples! If apples had a penis. Alright.
They would be. I don't know if many people would be eating apples.
No, they wouldn't.
But Liam would probably buy it because he bought a statue with a penis.
Oh yeah, that's true. My son was all about it. Yeah, it was a.
I don't think he was all great. He was so infatuated that his statue had a penis.
So, Tuaca looks like this, or that's an old bottle. This is the newest one I got. They fancied it up a little bit.
Sexy.
Yeah, it is. Splash of cherry airy. Also, I'm gonna do for my splash. I'm gonna do almost a quarter of an ounce. You put your Spanish bitters in there?
Yep. No.
I mean, no. You don't listen to my ass. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to remove this.
No, you're good. You are G2G, homie. So we have a contest. You just catch it up to you. Time dilation. Did I say it too fast?
No, it's just
Is it gravity?
everything you say, Derek, replays in my head, and each time it's just like really.
And you process the second and third time. You're
Every
like,
time.
He didn't just.
Every time, and you do every time, each and every time.
I really should chill these, but I didn't do that again. Next time we'll chill. Boop 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 boop. Oh, you can see like the essence. Ugh. Dump me a cherry in this little sucker. Boom! I have to do it. We're done! 4th Century's cocktail. The Sheffield. Whoa! Yours is really dark. That's the Amaro.
Yeah.
Huh. That's different.
Yeah. They have similar colors.
They do.
How's
No,
yours
one's
smell?
really dark and one's not.
Mine smells like...
They're brown.
Mine
See-
smells like a seasoned rum, actually.
And then this has the smell of the aperitif, the Averna.
Yeah.
So that, along with the bitters, it kind of has a bitter smell. It has like a
A little worried, my friend.
floral-y thing going on.
This smells like an aged rum. I kind of like
I
that.
don't know if my nose is working tonight.
Why, you don't smell an aged rum from over there?
No, not really.
Whoa. Man, why is that? I just feel like this. I feel like there's rum in there.
Try that one.
Are you keeping neutral because you know I'm about to go bah?
No?
It's medicinal. I get like a herby medicinal thing, like almost like a Jägermeister.
Yeah, aged rum. Yeah. It's good.
Why is that? Hold on, I'm a little dry.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I'd like to call out in here.
Mm-hmm.
One of the only. Here's a little bitter at the end. It's one of the only cocktails that I've had with Averna that I don't immediately want to regurgitate.
Oh, that's good.
That's
solid.
It's just not my deal.
Yeah.
But Amaro's kind of big, or that specific aperitif. This was, I think, our first sponsor ever.
Wow.
And I drank it straight. But
I'm gonna try it.
and people do that. It's not as bitter as, say, what do they call it? Fernet Blanc.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not as bitter as Campari. By the way, I didn't mention this. I ordered a Mai Tai. Well, in where was I? Dominican Republic, Punta Cana. And it took my first sip.
Mm-hmm.
Had Campari in it.
Huh.
The red was Campari. I've never seen that before. Normally it's like grenadine.
Nice.
Grenadine and Campari, completely different
Not the
things.
same.
No, I ordered it, and I didn't want to look like the guy that didn't know what he was ordering. Because I was like,
Oh, so
like,
you sucked it up?
I drank the whole thing.
Literally.
With water here.
Figuratively.
Boom, water. Yeah. And I got through it. It was interesting.
And he went back to drinking pina coladas.
Yeah. Like, oh, pina coladas? Like, I want to move on back to my pina colada palate cleanser. So what do you think of that stuff? It's a little bitter, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of like almost, not the type of thing I'd put in a coffee, but it would work in a coffee, I think. You don't drink that much coffee that way.
Excuse me.
That's definitely unique and probably more backdoor poker game-ish, like with a big old cigar.
Yep.
It's got
That's
that
a gentleman's
character.
drink.
I guess that's what I'm trying to say. People who actually know what they're doing. It's a gentleman's drink. This one I like better because I like the old rum flavor to it. Even though it's Applejack, and I don't really get a lot of apple out of either of these.
Yeah. And of course, when we're doing the judging for these recipes, entirely subjective.
At the same time, though, people know who we are.
Okay.
They know our palate, right?
Yeah.
They've been watching for a while.
Yeah.
So when they're submitting drinks, I believe most people are going to... here's the deal. I think people are doing this because it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody necessarily needs to be a winner, to be number one, and they're like, let's make a drink I know that Derek will like 100% of the time.
Pim says number one.
Okay, that's true. So...
No. Jägermorgenman
Yeah,
Jensen.
Jägerman Jensen. Yeah, he's number one.
Number one.
But I think what this shows is that they got creative as opposed to saying, I just want to make a super sweet drink because I think the chicks are going to dig it. They went, no, let's just do this the way I think the drink should be. I'm a gentleman. I'm guessing Greg is a gentleman. I don't know.
No, you were talking about putting Averna in your coffee, not bitters, right?
Right. No, you can put bitters in your coffee. You can put bitters in your
when
in your
In
cake.
your mouth.
Yeah, or in your mouth hole, your cake hole.
Cake mouth hole.
But so this will be the unanimous winner.
Yep.
And I don't again.
Which one's that with the Spanish bitters?
Yeah, with the Spanish bitters, and I don't think it has to do with. I think it really comes down to that back end dryness. It's a little more bitter overall, which is great for people who enjoy bitter drinks and have a use for Averna. It's just I think this would be better, and going forward through the competition on the ones we've already picked, I think that would be a good contender.
Yep.
That's it. We did
A
it.
contender.
Question of the day. You had one that you've been saving, and then
Sweet
I'm gonna
or sour cocktails with bitters. Which one do you like?
sweet or sour cocktails with your bitters. If you're gonna make a cocktail with bitters, I'm gonna assume most people will say sour. Because it seems like a lot of sour drinks, like whiskey sours and stuff, have bitters in them. If I have to answer, which they always ask me, I'm going to say sour cocktails with my bitters. Because sweet, I think, is going to be too distracting. But this is a little bit sweet, but not enough to cause me harm. This is like a cane sweet. Like the Dandelion. It's unique, right?
Has a little hint of anise.
Star anise. Boom! It's right on the label. Ooh, but you definitely get it. You didn't get that much in there, though. Ooh, but it is very bitter at the end, so there is probably some bitter play from this that brings that huge dryness, actually. It's drying out my mouth. So the contest I'm going to run to win the Tito's Handmade American Vodka Boston Shaker. I'll see if I get Tito's to send you one, too. And this contest is going to be easy. I want people to make videos of our show, like do their own version of Common Man cocktails. Like you have to sit down, you can stand if you want to, and make a cocktail. You can exaggerate.
You get to say stupid white boy shit.
If you've got a friend who likes to get drunk, you can invite them. If you want to be really loud and obnoxious, you could do that. You could use great garnishes. I don't even care what you make for drink. And then the one that's like, I think we'll all just everybody, we can all just make that choice off to the side and figure out which one is the best.
Yeah.
And then they'll win this.
Yeah.
The handmade vodka Boston Shaker. We'll ship it out to you. For it, you know what? I'm hoping to get at least 3 submissions, because I know you need to have. I mean, I don't care about the quality, I think, because there's great shows that don't have the highest quality. So if you have a camera, phone, and that's the best you can do, but you can maybe light it with, even if it's got that orange tinge because it's your indoor lighting, it's really about personality and character, because that's what we bring. Otherwise, it's just a 2-minute how-to video. So you've
2
got
minute how-to video,
right? That's what it would be if you stripped out all the other ridiculousness. Right?
Man cocktails.
What is it?
Ghetto man.
Ghetto man cocktails. If that's what you
your
want to call
driver's
it.
license question.
That'll be my next question today. The second runner-up and third runner-up, but the second and third place, I'll give them a bottle of the Peychaud bitters that are tinged red. And what happened? So they gave these to me. The Peychaud. Well, I bought them. But they refunded me because we had one break. See how it's really red? It stained the side, so I can't sell these.
Oh.
But they're perfectly good bitters. They just it's got stains on them. So they refunded me for these two, plus the one that got completely shattered and obliterated. So what I'll do is I'll give these away to the folks that come in second and third. If you want yourself some Peychaud bitters, and then that's how you win this. Contest ends in, like, I don't know, the end of the month or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll just see if I can remember to mention it. Again.
Can I do a video about pouring Guinness?
You cannot do a video about pouring Guinness unless you're making like an Irish car bomb and you want to talk about the Guinness pour, something like that. And you can post it to YouTube because most people have YouTube videos. I mean, you can post it anyway, Facebook. And then second question today, do you have your original license? Because I found this. It's my original driver's license. This is my first. Do you have your first driver's license? So, and if you're in Germany, it doesn't count if it's your first driver's license because they only renew them like every 40 years or something.
I'm already smashing Oreos with a hammer and rubbing the crumbs into my face to replicate Doug's beard.
Whatever you need to do. Wait, check it out. I had hair. Isn't that cool?
I saw that.
This is my hair?
Yeah.
It says it doesn't. License expires in '96. That's when it expired. That can't be right, can it?
Yeah, they're really good for like 4 years.
License expires in '96. I've been driving for a while. I just cracked both my shoulders.
Oh, good job.
Is that good? Or am I gonna get carpal tunnel in my shoulders?
No, that's
because of all my carpals.
No,
How about you
you
end
released it. You released the gases that were trapped in your
Now that I've released my shoulder gases.
shoulder gases.
EverydayDrinkers.com, AwesomeDrinks.com if you want to look at some bitters. I think it's like AwesomeDrinks.com, that's bitters or something. I don't know. It would be
Oh, what's the deadline for the contest?
Deadline for the contest. Let's just draw a line in the sand right now. It's going to be the end of the month. What's the end of the month? April? Is it we in April?
We're in
May.
May.
May 31st. Is it 31 days in May?
Yeah.
31 days in
September,
May.
April, June, and November. Yes, it's 31 in May.
She's got her song. May 31st is the cutoff date. That means you have to submit your video by May 31st.
And February.
Yeah. What? February? Yeah. No, don't do
30
it
days
February.
in February.
And that's a Friday.
And that's a Friday. Perfect. Because we can laugh about it. Oh, but by the way, we're teaching you how to drink.